the scale of the image and the richness of the sound around you, it like induces a kind of hypnosis. You know, it actually creates a sensation.
Thanks so much for sitting down with us today. We're really excited to bring your film to the big screen at Cineworld Cinemas. So first question is, obviously, I've read that you've worked on this film for a really long time, and obviously you're hugely involved sort of being writer, director, producer, and star in this film. How does it feel, it now being out there for people to see sort of this passion project of yours?
It's great, and it's the kind of movie to see in a theater on a big screen. It's made for that. It's for me, like those experiences in my life of going to LA Confidential or seeing The Godfather in the cinema for the first time, or like, you know, like Out of Africa, or just the things that take you into a big, rich, atmospheric world where what's happening is hopefully great and exciting and all of it, but some of it is just that movie magic of feeling like, whoa, this is really, really cool. It feels sexy to be inside the world. The experience of that on the big screen, and because the music in this film is really, really beautiful, objectively, I have to say, it's a particularly great experience with a big screen in front of you, this one. And it's fun to watch audiences enjoying that, and kind of, we can feel people are coming out of it sort of a little bit breathless from the just that experience, and that's you get that in a special way in the movies.
Okay, listen, I got something wrong with me. That's the first thing to know.
I got threads in my head. I got threads in my head, man.
I twitch and shout a lot. Makes me look like a damn freak show.
Can't you ever cut that out?
I'm sorry. Touch it, Bailey. I'm sorry.
And that was actually going to be my next question. So obviously the story itself, we don't want to give too much away because it's really like sort of edge of your seat. Yeah, exactly. But sort of what feeling do you hope that audiences will take away sort of as they leave the cinema?
Well, I think apart from sort of the cool, the 50s and the mystery of it all, and I think, you know, the character in this one is he's fairly unique. He's one of the more unique characters that I've played, and he obviously has this rather extreme condition of Tourette syndrome and obsessive compulsion, and he's a little bit of a hot mess, but the ways that he trips himself up and the way he has to navigate his condition are they create a lot of empathy. You know, I think he's one of those characters who, about 5 minutes in, you kind of go, I'm rooting for this guy, and I think audiences like to root for underdogs. I think we enjoy when they win, and I think that's the fun of it. I think people get to have that sort of emotional experience of pulling for someone, and I think that's the other thing people take away in this one is affection for him.
This town is run by Moses Randolph. When someone isn't seen for what they truly are, that's a very dangerous thing.
Do you have the first inkling how power works? Power is knowing that you can do whatever you want and not one person can stop you.
As a cinema chain, we always like to ask the question, to you personally, what is your favourite part about experience of any film on the big screen in a cinema environment?
I always think that movies begin, the magic of a cinema experience is it's a kind of hypnosis that just doesn't happen on devices and on the things you long before you're even really analyzing what is happening on a story basis. The scale of the image and the richness of the sound around you, it like induces a kind of hypnosis. You know, it actually creates a sensation, and I think that there is something very primal and ancient about people watching a story together. It's like getting together in a cave around a fire. There's an energy that flows between people. Laughs are bigger, emotions are stronger, and you you have a shared experience and you amplify the experience by being with other people.
You got a head just like mine, always turning things around. Some people call it a gift, but it's a brain affliction just the same.
You remember what I said?
She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
What don't I know?